Hello everyone, Raijin Rising here, and welcome to my reaction to the Volume 7 finale. It's been a ride. I'm not sure if I'm going to do reactions in the future because I don't remember if I stopped releasing them as soon as possible for chapter 5 or 6, or that was honestly just because I had just sort of, well, one, it was I was burnt out from editing videos, and two, it was a question of if or not I felt like my reaction videos were actually doing anything, like how useful they were to the kind of content that I want to put on my channel. Because I really do think that I have a much better articulation, or there's more purpose driving things like video essays than there is for reaction videos, at least for me, and the kind of thing that I like to do here. So I don't know if I'm going to do them for volume 8, but at the very least, I wanted to do an entire volume and not just like bail halfway through, even if it looks like that, because I haven't uploaded like 7 videos at this point that maybe some people were expecting or whatever. So they still exist, as you can see, but I mean, how purposeful were they? How much did I really drive them, you know? So, a couple things that I know going into this episode. I know that there is a ballad at some point during it, and I know that the end credit song is called Fear, meaning it's probably going to be a Salem song or a Team Witch song to some extent. Uh, as for how much I know about what goes on in the episode itself, I don't. I don't know jack crap. And that worries me because, like, I don't know. I don't know anything about what the hell Ironwood and Team RWBY are doing. Because I don't. Because Ironwood can't, to my knowledge, actually move Atlas if he just wanted to by himself. Like, he would need the Winter Maiden to do that, because if the relic is really locked behind a chamber, he can't change what it's being used for. So, I mean, there's that. You know, if it's going to take the Winter Maiden to get, if it's going to take the Winter Maiden to get to it, I mean, what can he really do? So, there's that. And then there's also, like, I don't know exactly what Team RWBY's going to be doing. Maybe they're going to go down to Mantle to save as many people as they can. I don't know. But they're not in any immediate danger right now, right? Team Orange is in immediate danger. Crow really isn't. He's probably going to check up on Robin to see if she's still alive, and they might have a scene together. Like, I don't know. I think there's a certain amount of time that passes between being in a coma or being unconscious and just, like, death. Like, you know, I don't know. Or, you know, what Winter and Penny. So they're in immediate danger, but only the side characters were set up to be in a fight in this episode. Yet I still feel like Team RWBY is definitely going to be fighting. I don't know. I don't. Who knows? Who knows what the hell will happen? It was really weird seeing the enemy's plans being, finished 2 chapters ago, and now. So in some ways, that could have been the volume finale. So now it's kind of leading me to question what's the significant stopping point? Like, what is the catharsis? What is the payoff going to be in this chapter? And I feel like it's going to be, well, Salem arriving and all of her flying monkeys, which I will never get over. That was just brilliant. So, I'll have to look at the end credits, but as far as I know, we already have like 8 or 9 RWBY songs in this episode, like, or in this season, in this volume. So we have, Trust Love, then we have falling from the sky, which I don't immediately remember the name of. And then we had one. I heard some people say that it's a different song, so like one, maybe two songs playing in Chapter 6 of the rally. It might just be. Honestly, kind of to me, it just sounded a lot like it was different verses from one song, and then Hero and War. So that's 5 there. So 6 in this chapter, and then a 7th as well. I could easily be forgetting one. But I don't know, I feel like we already have a full album released, and it could just be... It's still going to be months until we see anything of it, right? It's still going to be, 4 or 5 months until the soundtrack comes out, which is all good. I don't really mind waiting. It's going to suck, but it's, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say other than this is it's longer than this chapter's longer than 24 minutes or longer than 20 minutes, yet I can only record in 20-minute increments, so I'm going to have to do some movie magic and do multiple takes in just one. Reacting to Volume 7, Chapter 13, The Enemy of Trust, Fear. Get it? In 3, 2, 1, now.
Alright then.
But she's still gonna play around with what they can see. So even if it's one person they don't know what the hell she's doing. And they don't even know her fighting style yet, And she'll have her fun if she wants to. Oh god. And she doesn't even know who that is, right? Like, I'm sure they don't even know who... Like, Cinder doesn't know that Oz is even reincarnated yet. So... I think... I'd have to go back and check, but I don't think she even knows that...
Where'd she go?
Oz is reincarnated, so... You're not... Meryl, you can't do shit! Freeze. Stay. That's your grim arm, right? Okay. Yeah, keep checking on that recording. I don't know at one point it's gonna stop birds. Yeah, okay. Gosh.
You Atlas elites are all the same! You think hoarding power means you'll have it forever, but it just makes the rest of us hungrier!
You think you'll have power forever?
And I refuse to starve.
I thought you were hungry for power. Did you lie to me? No. But that's all she is. God, they needed to make this room lighter. I can't see Cinder behind all of the freaking background. Oh, okay. That quickly changed. She can fly, Winter cannot fly. Maybe she should focus... I mean, Winter has a landing strategy. What am I thinking?
I'm too far to be stopped by some toy!
Yeah, what am I thinking? Winter has a landing strategy, or at the very least can summon, yeah. Gosh. You can make another one! Or, no you can't. Now she can't. Okay. So now she has to go and save her. Meanwhile, she's just leaving Freya.
What are you doing? My life doesn't matter. I disagree.
Yeah, now she's just leaving Freya there. So he's definitely out of aura. Where the fuck is Oz? We've got to have some... This volume has not advanced Oz's arc at all, or his character at all. And I just hope it does that by the end of this chapter, or else, like,
Guys,
nothing happened with him.
they went this way.
Yeah, she just made him see nothing, even though there were probably people around him. Or Yeah, that's not Nora. That's not Nora. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, she probably doesn't even have it, right? Or she might. But, like, she can make him think she has it, even if she doesn't. So we don't even know if she actually has it or not.
Stop! Drop your weapons! Pull back!
What the hell is even going on?
This one.
Yeah, he's seen things. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. So I guess she got it then. Okay, so she really did actually have it.
You had your time in the sun. But now I'm afraid your time is up.
Yes. I've been waiting here. For some time, I think. What was I waiting for?
Me.
No.
She is still a maiden.
I had a job to do.
She might be almost dead, but she is still a maiden. And I think a lot of people forget that. Like her powers and her life force are probably a lot... Like, I don't think her powers are going to peter out even if her life is. So she's probably very much a glass cannon right now. Waiting to go off. Like, anything could kill her, but she's...
That's the power of a fully realized maiden.
Yeah, she's had her entire life.
It's too cold. We have
It's my heart.
Penny!
I'm sorry. Don't be.
Okay, so she actually does
We're
have
not
it.
ready to become huntsmen.
That's not true.
Why aren't we holding the relic? Now Salem has the lamp, Ironwood has the staff, and we have nothing!
Ren, that's enough.
Hello? Anybody there? Can you hear me?
Our scrolls? Doctor!
Hey. Oh god, Pietro's getting in on the
Grabbing our getaway ship. We need to hightail it out of here.
on the treason.
The Academy training room. We slipped away from some soldiers, but it won't be long before the... Ah!
They're here!
We're on our way. Just stick together.
Oscar? Oscar!
I'm sorry, but you all need to go on without me.
What are you talking about?
There's something I have to do alone.
Okay, I don't think that was set up yet. What is that? What does Oscar have to do alone? Why are you just sitting there doing that? Did you die mid-power?
Are you okay?
I had a job to do. I was supposed to protect the power of the maiden until I was ready. I worry I may have lost track of time. But you can tell James that I'm ready now.
Ready to die.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
if you do that...
I'll be gone. I know I have a hard time remembering, but I remember that.
Who's... Is that still Melissa Sternenberg? Like, voicing all the old ladies in every RT show? Yeah.
What's your name?
It's Penny, ma'am.
What a lovely name.
Penny. Are you the one?
Uh,
I...
did she, oh, she forgot who the one fucking was. Or maybe Ironwood just never told her? Right. I feel like, yeah, Ironwood would have came here.
Winter, thank you. I know that must have been difficult.
And Oscar knew to come back because of that first
I'm
scene.
so
Okay.
sorry.
Did he call upon Oz? Did he really just call upon Oz?
And whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Still just
Okay. I didn't hear the voice, so I wasn't sure if he was being Oz or
Smart
not.
of you not to bring the lamp down here. I wouldn't trust me either. Right?
He just doesn't have it.
Trust is what I'm hoping to fix. I know we can still figure this out. All of it. Together. Please.
Do you intend to fight me?
No. That's exactly what she wants. I guess it's because of Oz, but holding it helps calm me down when I'm afraid.
You still think I'm afraid?
We all are. It's what we do in our fear that reveals—
That's easy for you to say!
God!
You can label me whatever you'd like. But the fact of the matter is, I was right! The minute I softened, let my guard down, that's when Salem had her opening.
If you abandon Mantle, you abandon our best chance of reuniting the world. You abandon Remnant, leaving millions to fend for themselves so a few can survive. What kind
All excellent philosophical points that won't matter if Salem wins.
Listen to me!
No, you listen. I am
He's not wrong!
letting others' inability to see the big picture get in the way of doing what's right. Robin, the council, this kingdom, even you.
And you're as dangerous as she is, James.
James, it's what my friends call me. To you, it's General.
Why? Why? Are you just gonna let him die? Really? In before all the wasted potential comments. But I don't know, I mean, no body, no death, right? So who fucking knows? Bottomless pits, where are they? Are they here? Are they there? Where are they? What's this? Okay.
No.
First a dismemberment, now this? Oh god. Okay, so... But now she's fighting without an aura. Yeah. Spur of the moment, huh? Okay. I mean, at some point, the kingdom ends, right?
Oscar.
Okay, now he has magic on his side. Thank you. I'm like, where's Oz this entire time? And now I am assuming he can fly, because it is magic, and they've kind of said it's like all-encompassing magic. Which is a plot device, but that's whatever. And who knows what the hell the king can actually do, right? Yeah. What? It changes color depending on the host. Is it the host's aura?
Winter!
What can the staff do? How bottomless is Atlas? It comes to a point at some point. Is he just gonna break through it? Don't let that be where this volume ends.
The single quality that is common across every living creature on this planet is fear.
Thank you, Ozpin, for showing up again. I've been missing you so much. And now he's in a free fall, but he...
What did you do?
It's funny then that as common as fear is, we so easily underestimate its power.
Yeah, what did you do to be a traitor. What did you do? What treason did you do?
She's...
And now Penny's the maiden because of the spur of the moment.
No.
Which is totally fine.
She's a part of you now.
Yeah.
Fear of growing close to someone. The subsequent fear of loss. Fear of
Pretty
failure.
as hell.
Where's Oscar? And the relic?
And as more people depend on you, those fears can take on greater power.
Yeah, he's gonna keep that.
But fear itself isn't worthy of concern.
These are all amazing shots. Holy shit.
It is who we become while in its clutches.
I mean,
Suggest you all surrender and comply with the General's orders.
We can't do that.
Then I suggest you run.
No, you're hurt! I'm not going to leave you like this.
You're not leaving me. I'm giving you a head start. This is Special Operative Schnee in need of immediate medical assistance. Send reinforcements over.
it's just the way Atlas is. The kind of people they breed.
We all have to carve out our own way.
That's a callback, I think. I don't remember to where, though.
We need to go.
Will you...
I mean, besides, like, our way, you know. What is it callback to? Will you be proud of that person?
Will you forgive them?
Forgiving Penny.
Will you understand why they felt the need to do the things they did? Will you even recognize them? Or will the person staring back at you be the very thing you should have feared from the start?
Yeah.
I suppose we all...
Yeah, like, he's not
sooner or
dead,
later.
dead. And this is, Salem coming to bust him out. Probably. Or Tyrion coming to bust him out. Magic! So now...
That power. What are these memories? You're back, aren't you? You saved me.
Actually,
That was you.
you
Exactly.
saved us.
He just has...
Oscar, I...
Stop. All I want to know is how we save Atlas next.
God, this is gorgeous!
We've got multiple hostiles on radar. Is anyone else seeing this? These readings can't be right.
Grim. Salem. Back with a new character model, maybe? People were saying that. She looked different. Oh god, did she bring a dragon, or is that a giant sea, or what am I looking at? So, it is a dragon, but it's not? Okay. And this is... Yeah, okay, the bony spike, she got a glow up. Okay. Okay. And... God. Oh! What the hell? Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. So I may or may not have, not known when it was gonna end and didn't check enough. So, I don't know. I might... You'll see. Did I do a reenactment of some sort? We'll find out. But here we are. Okay, so Salem's here, and trying to think of anything else to catch myself up on by the time before I go into the credits, because holy shit, this is an amazing season. Volume. I just want to listen to this song now.
I'd understand if you'd rather not talk about this.
These aren't captioned. Come on.
Chance that we might remain an ignorant bliss. Most of the time, we coast along, safe from the storm. We follow our hearts.
Okay. This is kicking up a little much. It's kind of like This Life Is Mine. It's like it starts at like 5, goes to 10, goes to 15. Yeah, five additional voices. Like, that's insane. It's awesome that they brought more people out onto this. More... God. Okay, music. There was 2. Okay. Oh, 9 songs. 9 songs in this. That's crazy. Oh, meatball! Ah! God, of course I noticed that. So that's all of their. Right, yeah. That's all of their pets. God damn, meatball. Man, Meatball was an amazing dog. God. Surprisingly short security questions. Yeah. No end credit scene. Okay. Alright, that's different. God, that's... I was expecting... I mean, obviously, when you get one for 6 years in a row, you kind of think the 7th year, you gotta have another one, but... Wow, alright. That's... remember to end that capture. Yeah, so... So Oscar's not wasted potential. Thank you. Because that almost happened, but that's whatever. It was so good to see Oz again because I'd always thought going into this season that Oz was that at the end of Volume 6 when Oz helped with the crash landing, that was sort of a sign that he was starting to come back again. And then it wasn't. You know, Volume 7 happens and it's like, oh no, he's still been gone. So it's great that he's back again. You know, I had thought that he was going to drive the arc along with Ironwood, but by having him not be there, that forced everyone else to make a lot more decisions for themselves. And if I'm being honest, it would have been a lot better if he was there, because they'd probably still be a little bit more unified than the other option, which is what we got. But having him here now is, now that everyone is sort of divided, and obviously Ironwood's probably just going to keep being an antagonistic force against the heroes in the future. I mean, now that this is where we are, now the heroes have another leader, so to speak. And I mean, they're still going to be, I mean, even, you know, Crow wasn't leading them, even though he was the adult in the room the whole time. It was them doing whatever they wanted in Volume 6. Whatever they felt was right. So that's not to say that just because we have an adult in the room, he's going to suddenly be the leader, but at the same time, he's always there to guide. You know, I mean, Crow is there to guide, he's there to guide. So that's great. And now, yeah, just because, I mean, we lost his voice for the entire, I mean, 2 whole volumes, basically. So now that we have him back, that's just awesome. And I'm willing to bet that the line that the crewbie got stuck on for over an hour was probably somewhere in Ozpin's speech. Somewhere in his monologue, somewhere in there. That's what I'm betting. Either that or it's something that Ironwood said. But we'll probably find that out. I don't know. He might have, Miles could have already tweeted it out at this point, and I haven't been on Twitter for like 4 hours. I mean, the episode's been out for 4 hours, so in that 4 hours, Miles could have tweeted it. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This was just a fantastic episode. It was a fantastic, just season and volume as a whole. Just looking at how episodic it became in comparison to, I mean, volumes 4 and 5. I mean, basically, I mean, Volume 1 was written very episodically. I've said this in a different video before, but I'll say it here again in case you didn't watch it. Volume 1 was very episodic in that there was little disconnect aside from the Emerald Forest arc, the initiation arc. Aside from that, you can almost watch every episode by itself, assuming you watch parts 1 and 2, and it would be, like, very complete and holistic. You can't do that in Volume 4. Because Chapter 5 only focuses on one of the girls. It only focuses on Blake. Blake's menagerie scenes are the only scenes in Volume 4, Chapter 5. So it's just a sense of, like, holistically speaking, the plot moves forward every episode in this volume. So, I don't know what else really to say. All the episodes, all the chapters were fantastic. There was a little, I think it honestly focused a little too much on being episodic. In the sense that, I don't want to call it formulaic, but there was definitely a template that they followed in every chapter. more or less depending, but they all sort of have the same kind of flow to them where it might leave off on a note that the next episode doesn't pick up on. Of course, the big arbiter of this being arbiter, if that's even the right word for it. But the big example of this being chapter 6 to 7. Oh my gosh, the Grimm are invading Mantle, and it's taken care of by the time the next episode starts. You know, so it's like, it's all about audience expectation. And I guess to an extent, if we had been used to this sort of formula for the entire 7 years of this show, we might not have had that same reaction to that disconnect. Or we might have. But, I mean, we can't really know. So, I don't know, I'm playing with a lens cap. I can't wait for the soundtrack. I'd say I'd listen to it while working out, but I haven't done that in months. But that when I worked out, it was like 2/3 of my playlist was RWBY songs, if not all of it, depending on the day. So, that'll be fun. Holy crap. Alright, what song, let's go back. What song am I looking forward to the most? Where are the songs? I could have passed the songs and had no idea. Okay, here they are. Trust Love. Touch the Sky I'm looking forward to a hell of a lot. Hero and War, definitely. War just because it has so many different vocalists. Let's Get Real is going to be Boop Part 2. I'm surprised it's not called that, even if it is that. So, yeah, I mean, like, how many different parts of Mirror Mirror are there? I mean, I call This Life Is Mine Mirror Mirror Part 3, you know, because it says Mirror Mirror Now We're Done, so why the hell not call it Mirror Mirror Part 3? And there's part 0.5, so there's 4 Mirror Mirror songs in my opinion. So why don't we just call Let's Get Real Boop Part 2, you know? Because what is the connection at this point? You know, does it have to be thematically, musically similar, or is it just thematically in terms of like the lyrics similar enough to be called Boop Part 2? I'm sorry if I've been out of focus this entire time until just right now, but you know, it's fine. Fear sounds great, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen to the whole thing again, because it definitely was inspired by Oz's speech at the end, but to see... the full song and go back to it and listen to it in proper is going to be a different experience, and that'll be off camera. So I don't know. I don't have much else to say. I swear I'm talking in complete sentences. I don't have much else to say, so I will go back, record some other stuff, and by the time this day is out, not that, I mean, this day isn't the day that you're watching it, but like, I've got a couple of the video ideas planned. I don't have work until 10 p.m. So I've got a lot of time before my overnight shift to get through this, to get to the day and do some content creation. So, oh gosh, we still love you, Monty. 5 years. 5 years on. That's another thing. I've been awake. I only had like 5 hours of sleep because I was up till 5 a.m. Recording and editing the Monty tribute video that I did, which, by the way, go watch it. There's a link in the description, if I remember to put one there. If there's not a link in the description, I didn't remember, and I probably didn't watch this part when I was editing. I don't even know, alright? I've got a lot of reaction videos to edit and put up. I don't know how much time I'm going to focus on every single one of them if I just want to put them all up and get it over with. So, I'm Ryzen Rising. You can follow me on Twitter at Rygene_Rising_. The underscores are important because apparently someone else had the Twitter handle before me. Or had the one without underscores before me. I don't know why anyone would want that Twitter handle if they didn't have a moniker online of that name, but whatever. That's the Twitter handle. That's where you can find me talking RWBY stuff still, even during the off season. And I'll definitely be a lot better at making content than I have been up until February 1st. Making video essays and whatever I feel like people need to think about over the off season. So, have a good one. Take care.